Wow, we're at a brand new month in Abaco. It's going to be another rough month in the lives of Abaconians under this uncaring FNM government. The 1st of October, and this Prime Minister, this government, has been braggadocious about 6 new police vehicles, 1 motorcycle, 15 additional police officers. They must have got some tent to put them in. And 3 more vehicles will be coming next week on the legacy. Next week, 3 more vehicles. Bahamians, Abaconians, I gotta laugh, because I got a lot of time. This Prime Minister, him and Darren, killed my industry called the tourist industry. They trying to run me as a pauper, but that ain't gonna work. The universal God will shine on me somehow. But is this the biggest concern in Abaco? Crime, roadblock, ticketing Bahamians. I mean, they spend all this money to make sure that the Bahamians fall in line. But Mr. Prime Minister, you and Desmond Bannister would say you got to come over here to make sure that these structures is up and ready to be taken down, and beg the illegal Haitians to take these structures down. It would have been more of a Bahamian and Abaco interest that we have over 2,000 illegals after Hurricane Dorian. Every Haitian that was illegal in the country all end up in Abaco. Most of them go to Hopetown every day. We got 250 in one pocket in Hopetown that dare the government to move them. The immigration problem, Mr. Prime Minister Darren and that little milk white James Albury, that is more important than your 6 police cars that the government can't even license. Your motorcycle ain't got no license. And your additional 15 police that you're bringing here to put martial law and turn Abaco into a police state, when the Haitians are allowed to build every week, every day, with no problem. And the government of the Bahamas have to bring the minister over. We already had Darren Henfield, the Minister of Immigration, Ellsworth Johnson, already went down there 2 times and begs, please, my people, stop building, man. Stop. Now, the big announcement is that Desmond Bannister, when you come, get this drunken Canadian called Richard Bruno that you got over here drinking rum and can't fix 2 holes and understand 1 year and 2 months. Carry him when you're going to look at them house that retired of your police car is not important. What is important to most Bahamians, Abaconian, is that the Abaco boys can't get no wake. But you got 2,000 illegals on the streets like ants. Would have been more fruitful. Boy, you want to see something. There was 6 immigration bus come, 1 immigration motorcycle, and have 15 additional immigration on the streets of Mashaba. Then brag about bringing 3 more immigration vehicle in, and then do roadblocks. That would have been fruitful. But y'all is a bunch of cockroaches, man. When y'all could brag about stopping Bahamians, searching Bahamians, ticketing Bahamians, Abaconians, after devastating hurricane. And the Haitians, illegal, is roaming the streets of Abaco like the streets of San Francisco without any problem because the minister, Ellsworth Johnson, who's a first generation Haitian, is sitting on the neck of Clarence Russell, and Clarence Russell can't breathe. And you know, if Ellsworth Johnson sit on Clarence Russell's big neck, that's a lot of pressure. Because Clarence Russell almost 1,000 pounds. And if a first generation could put his knees onto the necks of the director of immigration, Clarence Russell, that he can't breathe, that he can't put immigration officers on the streets of Abaco, you know Ellsworth Johnson got some power because Clarence Russell want to breathe. He's tired of bragging about foolishness and taking unnecessary pictures. You got 2,000 illegals down here, Clarence Russell. Sit, if you can, on Ellsworth Johnson's neck, or put that 500-pound knee on his neck so that Abaconians can breathe. Do that for me, Clarence Russell. Stop videoing. Find Ellsworth Johnson. Put your knee on his neck. Let him can't breathe so that we, Abaconians, can wake freely everywhere you go. You're in the back of the line in Abaco. They're like ants everywhere. They're like visa everywhere. What happened to the immigration authorities that's supposed to have this island like the Bahamas? We're like little Haiti. Everywhere you go, 10 to 1. 10 to 1. Every construction site, lumber, plywood, piled up, heading down, while y'all begging them not to build. They saying, you know, pabom. Bonje Paramesa, he say, God don't like y'all. Won't talk about Haitian. Haitian don't like the FNM government. You think God like y'all? Y'all, pabom, all of y'all, pabom. Finish. Y'all do something, man. Forget the police harassing Bahamians. Please bring immigration vehicles, immigration manpower. That would be a good look. This one, this Kai Care video, letting the incompetent FNM government and these weightless ministers that don't deserve the salary that they're getting. Just trying to give you all a heads up of what's more needed in Abaco. That is more immigration presence. When you got 2,000 illegals on the streets of Mashaba every day, that is a problem, Houston. That is a big problem. I don't think the Prime Minister figured that out yet. I know Ellsworth Johnson has figured it out because he knows his people. Clarence Russell can't figure it out because Ellsworth Johnson got him can't breathe. You better release him. Abaco need immigration. We don't need no bunch of police cars with stopping people and they themselves are not licensed. License your vehicle, then have some integrity and bring it on to us. Let the integrity that y'all said is in the police force, let it flow down. And by all means, that weightless, no good gay policeman up there with the bald head, gay ain't no good. And if Randall Smith did wear the uniform, he would have already know what Kai know, that the gay policeman ain't no good. He is corrupt, he's for sale, and he ought not be in Abaco. Get the bald head out of Abaco. That is when these Kai care. Good luck. I'm gonna do some more videos on him later. I go film him ready there in crime. And this is an inspector. Gay is an inspector of gayism. And he ought not be in Abaco because he's no good. I tell you he no good. Kai cares. Kai know. Y'all can find out why Kai say he no good. He's a gay, no good police. Get him off Harper Cove. Kai case.